Okay, so we are going to go ahead and find the limit of a to the n of the form 1 plus a over x to the x. Now we are going to go ahead and use the fact that I know that the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 plus a over x raised to the x, and this is the same thing as the limit as x approaches infinity in the form x plus a over x, all again raised to the x. Those two are the same. I know both of those all equal e to the a power. Now I have that proof in some other videos, but right now we're just going to go ahead and use this proof. So, for example, if I want to go ahead and start out with the question, so let's go ahead and look at what the limit would be of e to the n when it is equal to 1 plus 2 over n raised to the n. Now, based upon the limit that I just showed you, this should equal whatever e to the a is. And in this case, I know that the a in the formula that I am referring to is just 2. So this limit does indeed just equal e squared, or in this case, if you want a decimal approximation for that, that is 7.389056. Now, what does this tell us? What is this limit asking us in essence? It helps to go ahead and take a look at what the initial pieces are looking at. So if I have a to the 1, a to the 1 just means I'm substituting 1 back in for n. That will give me 1 plus 2 over 1 raised to the 1, or that just gives me 3. The second term is going to be 1 plus 2 over 2 squared, and that's just going to leave me with 2 to the second power, or 4. The third term is going to be 1 plus 2 over 3 to the third power. That becomes 5/3 to the third power, or 125 over 27. Or 4.6, approximately 4.63. Now, what is this talking about? So I have my graph here. My first value points down here for a to the n. When it was 1, it was up here at 3. At 2, I was at 4. At 3, I'm approximately equal to 4.65. What's going to end up happening as I'm coming all the way out here towards n, my limit of this graph is going to be up here at the approximation of e, which was 7.4. So as I'm getting closer and closer to this value e squared, which again is approximately 7.38, this graph is going to come up and limit itself here. So I'm going to get closer and closer and closer to these values. Now notice I'm not drawing a curve here because it's not a continuous function. These are all points for the different values in the sequence.